Alright guys, so I want to start a new series where I tell you guys some stories, in case you didn't notice my community post. And I want to make sure that you guys were to ask me some questions so that I can figure out what story to tell you. Unfortunately, I only got one question, and that was by user Kylie Kozub again. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description, because I'm nice like that. And she asked me about coincidences. So it took me a while, but I finally was able to think of a coincidence to talk about. And it's SpongeBob related, which makes sense because I make a lot of SpongeBob stuff. But hey, that one is ironically a coincidence. Like, the fact that is a coincidence, okay? It's the only thing I can think of. But anyway, so this dates back to a long while ago. I remember seeing the promos to an episode of SpongeBob called No Nose Knows back in season 6. It aired in early August of 2008, and I saw it, and something special happened. There was a song that was near the end of the episode. It only played for a few seconds when SpongeBob was talking, just before Patrick showed up at the end with the big ears. And, well, I don't know what it is. I guess the environment of the scene and the music and what part of it was used, everything about it just created like some special feeling that I can't really explain. And I always look forward to it every time the episode would come on in reruns. But of course, this song was only in this one episode. And unfortunately, over the years, the feeling kind of died out. It only really lives on in my memories now. But of course, I somehow ended up remembering it after a long while. In September 2017, on a Saturday morning, I was thinking about the song just randomly, which is weird. Even though I was listening to SpongeBob music, I still didn't think about the song, even when I was listening to it dating back to 2016, and still listening to it as of this point. Not this point as in now, I mean like the point in the story. So anyway, I decided to look up No Nose Knows on the Wiki Fandom, because this is the first time I was thinking about the song since I discovered the Wiki Fandom, and the fandom has a whole list of the songs used in every episode with a description on when it was used. It was easy, I just had to scroll all the way to the bottom because I know it was the second to last song, and I read it and found out the name of the song was called Thoughts of Summer. And I was like, okay, cool. I want to hear the whole thing. So I looked up on YouTube on my phone. And, well, there was nothing. I was like, well, I know the song was only in No Nose Knows, but really? No one uploaded it? It's not uploaded by Sponge Divers Music, which at the time it went by SpongeBob Music. It wasn't uploaded by Denzel Crocker, who also at one point changed his name to Verminius Crocker. It was nowhere. So I was like, okay. And then I just stopped thinking about it for a good while because 2 new episodes of SpongeBob were about to air. The Cave Dwelling Sponge and what was that one? Clam Whisperer. And I watched these just mere hours after thinking about Thoughts of Summer, and after 9 years and 1 month, the song came back in Clam Whisperer. I was so shocked. I stopped thinking about the song for a good long while, despite having a special feeling to me at one point. And then the one day I magically started thinking about it again, and it came back, appearing for the second time ever in the show. After over 9 years. I was really shocked at the time that this happened. So, yeah. I also thought that because of this, someone like Denzel Crocker was going to upload the song, but he didn't do it. He uploaded a bunch of other songs that were in Cave Drunk Sponge, and songs that returned in Clam Whisperer, like this one violin song that was played by a fish in one scene, not too long, not too long before Thoughts of Summer returned in this scene. I just watched the episode Clam Whisperer, and it's like right after, like right when SpongeBob is leaving the clams to themselves. Well, actually, he lets them fly away, so he lets them leave him, but it's like right there in that scene. And, well, fortunately, after a while, Denzel Crocker finally uploaded it in around like February 2019, I believe. Well, I guess better late than never. I'll leave a link to the song in the description. And that's my story. Yeah, it didn't seem that big of a coincidence, but I thought it was pretty big, so yeah. But anyway, I actually have a second story similar to this, and it's way more interesting. It's got a lot more interest, and I want to hint at it, but I don't want to spoil it. If you guys want to hear this other coincidence story, just let me know. And of course, I got a bunch of other stories I would like to tell you guys, but I need to hear from you guys through a question as to what you want me to talk about. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this new series, and the Thoughts of Summer song, and everything else from what you just heard me talk about, because I really want to make more of this. And I'll see you next time.